What's good, y'all? It's your boy Third Degree. We're back with more Ratchet news. Well, some of it's ratchet, some of it may not be, but we still got to talk about it. So let's go. First things first, RIP to Irv Gotti. He just recently passed away. And whether you like him or not, the dude's made some classic hits. He was a dope producer. He brought us DMX, Jay-Z, Ja Rule, Murder Inc., Ashanti. You know what I'm saying? He's produced for countless others. So we gotta give the man his flowers, give the man his respect and his due. So RIP to Irv Gotti. Moving on. Well, before we move on, talking about a person who won't let bygones be bygones, 50 Cent recently just trolled Irv Gotti. He quotes, "I'm smoking on that Gotti pack. Nah, God bless him, LOL." So I don't know if he's half serious, half joking. I don't know with 50, you know what I'm saying? But it was just poor timing, bro. Poor timing. But that's 50, you know what I mean? Moving on. Well, we started off Black History Month perfectly. Me and Jess went to the HBCU, HBOB, Honda HBOB. And it was just dope. It was everything. We saw some historically black colleges, the marching bands going on. I thought Louisiana was the dopest, Baton Rouge, the human jukebox. But hey, it was an experience. So I implore, if you have not been to one, definitely make your way down south or find one and go check out these Battle of the Band things, because it's culturally, the impact is just dope. It is so dope. Cedric was there, Nick Cannon was there, Human Jukebox, SU. Southern University did their thing, but then on top of that, we got a surprise performance by none other than the one who's hot right now, Glorilla. So it was everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Glow. Moving on. Tekashi 69's jewelry and platinum plaques auction off to settle debts. Man, he went from having a lot of money to just being broke, right? Oh man, sorry for the Fruity Pebble hair guy. Moving on. Well, it's the end of an era. LeBron James doesn't have his boy no more. Anthony Davis was traded to the Mavericks in exchange for Luka Doncic. Man, I'm still kind of scratching my head about this one, so we shall see. I think the Mavs just got better with Anthony Davis, you know what I mean? But we definitely got better with Luka, but we shall see, because it's all about chemistry. We're moving on. Diddy was rushed to the hospital in the late night prison scare. I wonder what happened. Prayers out to him. Moving on. At her fight, Clarissa Shields walks out with Papoose for main event heavyweight fight against Daniel Perkins. This girl is just grimy. She bold. She's AKA want all the smoke with Remy. Remy don't want it with her. Moving on. The White House prepares an executive order to eliminate education department. That's crazy. Also, your boy Trump, he stated, "I've left instructions. If they do it, they get obliterated. There won't be anything left and they shouldn't be able to do it." President Trump says he's given instructions to obliterate Iran over assassination threats. If Iran is threatening him, then that's a little serious. They don't play. You know what I'm saying? But hey, moving on. But speaking of radioactive, Janelle Monáe calls out Nelly for performing at Trump inauguration. And she quotes, "F you, Nelly, you sold out." She was spitting some bars at him too. Her Grammy performance was trash, but her freestyle performance was everything, man. I wonder what Pimp Juice is gonna say. Moving on. Well, grand opening, grand closing. Speaking of 50 Cent, 50 Cent calls out BMF boss Big Meech as a rat and promotes a Tammy Cowan's docuseries. All because this man rather, Big Meech posed with, 50 Cent's arch nemesis Rick Ross. So that we may be looking at the end of the BMF series, man. All because, and I kind of get 50 on this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you kind of messed up your bag going for clout. I don't know, man. Moving on. Wait, also, speaking of executive orders, Donald Trump announces he signed an executive order to end the push for paper straws. I might have to fill him with this one, yo. I hate these paper straw things. You know what I'm saying? He may get my vote on that one. Moving on. A 9-episode Nipsey Hussle documentary is nearly complete, including a soundtrack featuring unreleased Nipsey music. I'm here for it. I can't wait. Long live Nip. The marathon continues. Moving on. Delta has announced it won't be backing down from its DEI programs. Salute to them. Project 25 author Russell Vought confirmed as White House budget director. Wait. Project 25 author, huh? Food for thought. Moving on. Utility company SoCal Edison says its equipment likely caused one of the LA fires. That's crazy, yo. They might be facing a potential lawsuit. Moving on. The study says couples who buy expensive wedding rings and host elaborate weddings are most likely to get divorced. Studies show. We shall see. We will talk about this maybe next week on the Black Love episode. Moving on. A California parole agent allegedly tricks transgender woman into leaving home, leading to arrest by ICE agents. Crazy. Moving on. Cuban MAGA activist Hector Luis Valdez Cocho has been arrested by ICE and could be sent to Guantanamo Bay. Moving on. Historical black church now owns the rights to the name Proud Boys. Salute to them. Moving on. A second federal judge blocks Trump's order to end birthright citizenship, ruling it unconstitutional and at odds with America's 250-year tradition of citizenship by birth. Shout out to them. Moving on. Giving Beyonce a Grammy for Best Country Album is a slap to the face of real country music. Ugh. We will talk about this. Moving on. Well, speaking of the 2025 Grammys, Kendrick Lamar is not like us, sweeps all Grammy noms. Man, salute to him. He shouted out the IE and SB, and we know right now somebody who is not happy. This is Drake right now looking at his, texting his lawyers after watching the Grammys, trying to figure out how they can sue the Grammys. Moving on. Shout out to Raspity for winning her first ever Grammy with Erykah Badu. That song is fire. Well deserved. Moving on. Shit, Drake probably looking to sue me now. He look big mad. Moving on. Wait, speaking of Drake, he says, I'll be back with another album. We'll see, bruh. We'll see. Moving on. Last but not least, TK Kirkland says it's a mental illness for a man to raise another man's child, compares it to trans people. We shall talk about this, maybe on the future episode. We might even get into it a little bit here, but I think that's wild for him to say. But that's my opinion. Well, I'm Third Degree, and that's been your Ratchet News. Enjoy the show. Peace.